playing some MLB The Show 23. This is episode number 28. I've set aside some time to get this done. Hopefully I can get it done by at least 1 o'clock. If I can get it done by 1 o'clock, then I can almost certainly get up by 9 tomorrow. And so I can actually get ready for my appointment, because I have an appointment tomorrow. And I might have to do it by myself. And I don't want to have to, but if I do, then I do. It's no big deal. It's not like I haven't gotten myself ready for appointments before.
What's up, Show Nation? This is Chris Singleton, and welcome to the show.
Yeah, welcome guys. Sorry for the burp and everything. I just ate dinner. Just ate dinner, and now I'm gonna just
inside the
now. Okay. Whitlock.
I ain't no joke. I used to let the
Dude, what the hell is problem? What the hell is this guy's problem? He's finding his way on my fucking roster and he's injured. Pissing me off. Fuck.
Cause I'm no comedian. Jokers are wild. If you wanna be tame, I treat you like a child and you're gonna be named another enemy, not even a friend of me. Cause you'll get fried in the end when you pretend to be competing. Cause I just put your mind on pause and I complete when you compare my mind with yours. I wake you up and as you stare in your face, you seem stunned. Remember me, the one you got your idea from. You start to suffer, the tuna get rougher when you start to stutter. That's when you had enough of fighting it'll make you choke. You can't provoke, you can't cope. You should have broke because I ain't no joke. You're expressing the mind that I'm styling. This is what we all sit down and write. You can't make it, so you take it home, break it and bite.
Bro.
Pieces and bits of all my hip-hop hits. Get the style down packed, then it's time to switch. Put my tape on pause and add some more to yours. Then you figured
dude, what the fuck? I called you down because you're injured, you dumbass. So when you see me come up freeze, or you'll be one of those 7 MCs. They think that I'm a new jack, but only if they knew that. They who think wrong, or they who can't do that style that I'm doing. They might ruin patterns and paragraphs based on you and your all-beat DJ. If anything he play sound familiar, I'll wait till he say play him. So I'ma have to diss and broke. You can get for this. I ain't no joke. Yo. So the needle don't budge. I hold a conversation cause what I invent, I nominated my DJ the president. When I'm y'all keep a freestyle going steadily. So pucker up and whistle my melody. But whatever you do, don't miss one. There'll be another rough rhyme after this one. Before you know it, you're following and fiending, waiting for the punchline to get the meaning like before. The moral of my story I'm telling. Nobody beats the art, so stop yelling. Save it, put it in your pocket for later. Cause I'm moving the crowd and be a record fader. No interruptions till the mic is broke. When I'm gone, then you can joke. Cause everything is real on a serious tip. Keep playing, and I can fear it's quick. And I take it for a walk through hell. Freeze your dome, then watch your eyeballs swell. Guide you out of trouble, stays darkness. When they get dark again, then I'ma this microphone. Cause the heat is on. You see smoke and the finish when the beat is gone. I'm no joke.
Baseball fans. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Randy Arozarena. And the pitch. That's in there. And we're underway on Lou Gehrig Day in Major League Baseball. Bounced up the middle. Throw to first is in time. One up, one down. Manuel Margot up to the plate. And that's in for a strike. Today, a significant day in Major League Baseball. It is Lou Gehrig Day throughout the majors as we honor one of the greatest players in the history of the game. And as well, we raise awareness for ALS. That's the disease that claimed Lou Gehrig's life back on June 2nd, 1941. Yandy Diaz stands in now and watches strike one.
I think he said what? He said 1941.
Ground
right?
ball up the middle.
That's exactly what he said.
Whips it to Casas, and that's the third out.
That's
Rays
crazy.
held in check here. Now the Reds.
And he was a Yankee too. I mean, I'm a Boston fan, so obviously I
stepping in
don't
for
like Yankees.
Boston,
But
Alex Verdugo. The big lefty turns, kicks, steals. Clips the outside corner. That's strike one. When you think about the impact of Lou Gehrig on the world of sports, consider this. His number 4 was retired after he passed from ALS. It is the first number ever to be retired in all of professional sports. So effectively, the reason we have retired numbers is due to the fact that Lou Gehrig passed from ALS. Puts it away for the out. Here now the Red Sox DH, Rob Refsnyder. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Personally, Lou Gehrig Day means a ton to me. I lost a close friend to ALS in 2007, Tim Sheehy. And you're talking about a disease that is 100% fatal. And the average lifespan for people diagnosed with ALS is just between 2 and 5 years. In the air, out towards left center. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 2 away. Adalberto Mondesi up to the plate. That one's in there, 0-1. One of the other important pieces as far as raising awareness for ALS is that it is necessary to raise money not just for research but also for patient care. The average out-of-pocket cost for somebody with ALS is $250,000.
shit, $250,000 for treatment for ALS. Holy shit.
That one is blasted left field towards the monster, and it's off the wall. Oh, the throw is over his head, and he'll make it up to second as he advances on the throwing error.
This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
Raimel Tapia in the box now. No balls and a strike. Enters the day third in the American League batting race. Next offering is in for a strike. Line drive. He's got it, and that'll end the inning.
That's bullshit, you know it.
Second inning set to go, and now it's Brandon Lau. And he deals. That's in there. Strike one.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If you can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Harold Ramirez at the dish. And there's the strike. Second inning here, no score. And a strike in there.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Ben Gamble, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Bottom of the second. Now batting Tristan Casas. And a pitch. And that's a strike. That's through there for a strike. And that one hit to first. Ramirez steps on the bag. One up, one down. Now batting Jarren Duran, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. In there, and it's 0-1. And that's in for a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Lowe has it sized up, and there's 2 away. Here's Kike Hernandez. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. And that's in there for strike 1. And he flips a breaking ball in there, or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it, whatever it was.
On a line, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. The throw in.
Shit.
The tag, and
that was
that's
deep. I don't
number
understand
3,
it.
inning over.
That was way deep.
And welcome back. Here's the center fielder, Josh Lowe. And here it comes. Swings and misses. That's strike 1. Whitlock, in his 3rd season, he features a sinker, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer. Next one just misses. And it's 1-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
And first offering is fouled off. Top of the 3rd, no score. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Good eye right there.
Shit, that's a strike.
The count 2-1. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
There's no way.
Righty delivers. There's a swing and a drive.
No.
Tapia raging back towards the wall. Hits the
Come on.
fence. Mejia into second, and he's got a double.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you gotta make them pay. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
0-1. That one fouled off.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Runner leads away at second. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Here comes a pitch. And now
oh shit, swing.
2. Runner at second, 2 down. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back inside Fenway Park, here's Justin Turner. Hawaii to kick the pitch. There's the strike.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Ground ball. Left
Come on!
Boots it to first, and he
Fuck you, he's safe!
One away. Singy, it was close. Looks like they want a second to review it and possibly challenge the call if they think he beat the throw.
Yeah, they might challenge it just to kind of roll the dice, you know.
Man,
perhaps
y'all are
maybe
dumb.
see some...
Y'all are fucking dumb.
Here's Reese McGuire.
He hit to that bag all day long.
0-1.
You guys are fucking dumb.
Will handle the catching duties in this one, hitting 9th in today's lineup. What a run over the last 10 as he's hitting over 400 during that span.
Give up.
Absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot, especially after falling behind on a good first pitch.
Fuck this bullshit!
And there's 2 away. Here's Alex Verdugo, looking to bring his hitting streak up to 30 games. Maybe some added pressure on him right here.
Fuck.
That one's in there.
What am I gonna do?
Verdugo in his 5th
season,
a career batting average over 300, usually in left, but today he's starting in right field.
No ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground.
Stop hitting the fucking ball on the fucking ground! Hit in the fucking air!
Back here at Fenway Park, here's Manuel Margot. Softly hit to third. Mondesi fires over to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Diaz swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So they get him
right here.
1-out single.
It wasn't low enough for you to hit.
You can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. You got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Here comes the 0-1. And a swing and a miss there. That one 95 to finish him off.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. And here is Harold Ramirez.
Come on.
That was smoked through the infield. Throw in holds the lead runner at second.
Bullshit.
2 on now with 2 away.
Enough is enough.
Here's Ben Gamel. He's 0 for 1. And he swings and misses, and it's nothing you want.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So they strand a pair. We're midway in the 4th. Bottom of the 4th. Now here's the Red Sox DH, Rob Refsnyder. Springs back to work. And that one is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
This one smoked out to left. One away. So digging in at Alberto Mondesi. Doubled in his first AB. In there for strike one.
Now this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Strike two. Hard hit left side. To first. And a couple of quick outs. Raimel Tapia up to hit. Line to second. Snagged on the bounce. Tosses to first. Third out.
Hit second baseman in the head.
New inning getting started. And now the center fielder, Josh Lowe. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Well, these Rays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Makes the grab. One down. Foul ball. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at bat.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With two strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Francisco Mejia coming up to hit. Center field. And that is that. Down in order go the Rays.
Shit.
And we're still.
What do I gotta do?
Back now at Fenway. And here's the first baseman, Tristan Casas. The pitch. That's in there.
You know, these Red Sox just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
And the 0-2. Now a screamer into the outfield. Margot squeezes it, and there's one down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Duran batting for the second time, and that's strike one. That's a strike, and the count is 0-2. 0-2 now. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
The 0-1. And strike two.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Paredes over to first. 2 out.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to make it up for it in his next at-bat.
Turner in the box now. Takes strike one. Duran at second with 2 down. Strike two.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
This one high in the air to left center. And he makes the grab. And that's all set for the start of the inning. Now the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Fucking cock monkey.
Go ahead run on base. Now the number 2 hitter, Manuel Margot. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Caught him looking for the K.
Shit.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one.
Over to Kike. Back to first. Double play. Nice job getting over, and that ends the inning. Back in Boston, bottom of the 6th inning, and now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Reese McGuire. There's a strike. And that's through there for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
In the air, right side. Margot settles under it, makes the grab, and there's one down. Now it's the right fielder, Alex Verdugo. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, this guy on the mound's done a lot better than we would have expected, and the hitters just don't seem to have the right game plan. They're taking too many mistake pitches for called strikes.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Right side. Margot settles under it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 up, 2 down. Rob Refsnyder up next for the Red Sox. Line drive. Oh, he dropped it.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And now Adalberto Mondesi. Left field, way back there, and it hits the top of the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing, and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
That's in there. And it's 0-2. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Ryan Thompson warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Clevenger, the lefty, warming up as well. Hammered. Could be extra bases. One runs in. Now a second crosses the plate. And they lead by 2. And he's got a double.
He was all over that one. Anytime you rip a line drive.
Now a new pitcher for the Rays, Garrett Clevenger. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season.
Garrett Clevenger.
Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Two outs and one in scoring position. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 2. Lifted in the air, out to left. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. We go to the top of the 7th. Now, Brandon Lau. That one missed.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Whips it to Casas, and a couple of quick outs.
Number 9, designated hitter, Ben.
And stepping in for the Rays, Ben Gamel. That one's in there. That's strike one.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, you got to be ready to let it fly, even though.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They trail it here, 2-0. Welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter now, Jarren Duran. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Strike two.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
That's towards center. Makes the catch. And there's one away. And next for the Red Sox, Enrique Hernandez. And that's in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Right through there for a strike. The 0-2. That one ripped left field. High off the light tower and gone. A towering blast. Kike Hernandez takes it deep. His 14th of the year. And they add a run. It's 3-0.
Good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Turner, batting with one down, takes a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. And it's off the wall. Throws to second. And that's a double.
Breaking ball was in a decent spot down and in, but he did a really nice job getting to it before it tied him up.
Next to hit, Reese McGuire. In for a strike. 0-1. Turner over at second, one down. And there's a strike of the outside corner. 0-2 now. To the right side, Lau. Over to first. 2 gone. And now the right fielder, Alex Verdugo. A bunt, and it's popped up. Snags it on the run. And the inning is over. Boston with another on the solo blast. It's now 3-0. Back after this on the... Back here at the ballpark, we're at the top of the 8th. Now up for Tampa Bay, Josh Lowe. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. Josh Winkowski into the game. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Number 25.
The pitch.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at-bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
And takes low for ball 1. That's out to center field. And there's a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Oh, you never like to cut it that close, but the hitting streak will live on at least another day.
Little bit of a tense moment, Singy. Looked like that might be the end of it.
I don't know. The way he's been going, his confidence must be sky high. So even if it takes until his last at bat, you get that sense that a hit's coming from this guy one way or another.
The 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the third time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable with the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Francisco Mejia next to hit for the Rays. On the ground, right side. They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2. Now it's Randy Arozarena. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
And a pitch. Tap softly third base side. A swinging bunt. Tosses to first. And that will end the inning. They get a leadoff single but leave him stranded. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. Ryan Thompson gets the call from the pen.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
The pitch. Ref Snyder leading things off and takes a strike. The pitch. Yeah, there's the strike. Oh, 0-2 now. Cracks his bat and pops him up. Thompson puts it away for the out. And there's one down. So stepping in for Boston at Alberto Mondesi. Line drive, base hit right field. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. At the plate, Raimel Tapia.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Line drive, gets down, base hit. And that keeps the inning going. And now here is Tristan Casas. And that's in there for strike 1. Tapia off of first with 2 away. Next offering is in for a strike. Righty to the plate. Swings across the right field, way back and gone. He circles the bases and they add on. It's 5-zip. 2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Jarren Duran. Pitch is in there. That's strike 1. At the belt and fires. That's a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That's hard hit on the line. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run homer. Back here in Boston, now the number 2 hitter, Manuel Margot. Chris Martin gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Out to short. There's Hernandez handling the chance. Sends it across to first. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
The batter, the third baseman.
Yandy Diaz now. Into center and a base hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on play.
Hold on. I don't know what you said. I wish I were, Angela. I really wish I were.
For an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have
really
more
wish I was,
barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Just saying.
Here's the 0-2. Got him.
I don't do what all the other content creators do.
There's another strikeout.
All the other content creators do, they the online stuff. I don't do any of that.
Got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth. Get back.
I do more of the franchise, the pro at the end of the year.
In the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Next pitch is popped up.
I haven't failed yet to get a guy into the majors.
And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox take the series opener here at home.
Another day, another win. I really think these guys have forgotten how to
a lot of times to get it done. Because I gotta go to bed soon because I got an appointment in the afternoon. Like I said at the top of the stream. Fuck. Alright.
Hey, one more word, I'm gonna call you ignite. It's my man. Boy, he like Kimbo Slice. He got hands. TSA frisk me, they say I got something in my jeans. Big bands. Baby girl on me a little too drunky for me. Call Lance. You be talking big, ain't down for the ride. Feeling like the mafia when we go mob. I be with some that be really outside. I'm out to drive a seat and let them ghost ride. Sing to the women, I'm Fat Maxwell. Man wanna see me in a big black cell. He was in the lights like Johnny Mansell. Till they hit him up like Blue Cantrell. Then hey from the house, I'm in Hollywood in a penthouse, Baby girl mad that I won't, I don't give on a discount. Funny how I'm eating more than I ever ate, but you check a plate and I slim down, If you owe me money, better skip town. Look, getting frisked, that clip down, Facts. One more word, I'ma call Jug Knight. It's my man's. Boy here like Kimbo Slice. He got hands. TSA frisk me, they say I got something in my jeans. Baby girl on me a little too drunky for me. Call Lance. Facts. 30 years with that. Like I feel brothers on my tail. Spinning corners. 30 years with that. Like I feel brothers on my tail. My tail. 30 years with that. Like I feel brothers on my tail. Spinning corners. 30 years with that. Like I feel brothers on my tail. Look, hey, we in the breeze. Lone Star boy like Vietnamese. Like a young Mike Tyson, you a Roy Jones Jr. weak in the knees. Put some bass in your voice when you speaking to me. I ain't tripping, let somebody give me reason to be. You ain't tough like you talking, I'm very certain. You a tweet, you a scary.
From the hallowed grounds of Fenway. And the batter now, Randy Arozarena. The wind and the pitch. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Tracks it down for the out. 1 up, 1 down. Manuel Margot up to the plate. In there for strike 1. And a swing and a miss.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. He talked about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Out number 2.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off. Extend that at bat.
Yandy Diaz now. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Right-hander kick steals. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Can't seem to get home.
The 0-2. of strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Tampa. And now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. Here's Alex Verdugo. The wind of the pitch. There's a strike. That's in there, and the count is 0-2.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And it's caught. And a quick out, number 1.
That's good.
Adalberto Mondesi up to the plate. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. In for a strike, 0-1. And a strike in there.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
And a couple of quick outs. Rafael Devers up to hit. There's a sense of anticipation in the ballpark as everyone waits to see if he can inch closer to the consecutive game hitting streak.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's got a chance. And gone! Rafael Devers rounds the bases. His 54th home run of the season, and that gives him a lead. It's 1-0. And his success in this matchup continues.
Well, Bert, when you've had such great results against a guy, you'll come off the injured list just to face him.
And with 2 down, the Red Sox. The early lead. Here's the left fielder, Rob Refsnyder. That one's in there, 0-1. There's a strike.
Boy, he's realizing out there on the mound that he's got to settle in pretty quickly or else he's going to get hit hard in this first inning.
And that one is lifted in the air. The Rosarena after it. Brings it in with a nice running grab. That is the inning. The Red Sox pick up a run on the homer. It's now 1. Back here at Fenway, second inning set to go. And now it's going to be Brandon Lowe. And first offering is fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
That clips the corner. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Had him way out front of the slurve.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Batting 5th, the designated hitter, Ben.
Here's Ben Gamel. That's in there, and it's 0-1.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing him down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
And the righty deals. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is that. Rays held in check here. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here at Fenway, we head to the bottom of the second. Here now the Red Sox DH. Number 83. Down the inside corner for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot, especially after falling behind on a good first pitch.
Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Here's Kike Hernandez. Homered last night, added another hit as well. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
And that gets down into the gap. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Reese McGuire stands in now and watches strike one. That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. Lined into right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away. Now batting Tristan Casas. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
And that's in for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
In the air to left center. Low. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. And the Red Sox leave one. But they lead it 1-2. Back here at Fenway Park. On to the 3rd inning. And now Christian Bethancourt. And that one fouled off. Bethancourt goes 6 feet 3 inches, 31 years old, and he was born in Panama. On the ground right side, and one away in the top of the 3rd. Josh Lowe next to hit for the Rays. Swings through that one. 0-1. Lowe in the 8th spot in today's. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And the pitch. Goes down looking.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Isaac Paredes now. Swinging a foul straight back. 0-1 now. Swings through that one for strike 2. And down on strikes he goes. That ends the frame. Rays go in order. Back now at Fenway. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Turner climbs in on that right side. There's a strike. Turner, a former All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club. He joined the team as a free agent. That's in there. That is strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Line drive. And a superb diving catch. So the lineup flips over. Now it's the right fielder, Alex Verdugo. And that's in there for strike 1. And that's a strike. On the ground, right side. In plenty of time to first, and Verdugo is set down. 2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in for Boston at Alberto Mondesi. That clips the corner.
With 2 out and nobody on, you want to go right after this guy. He's the number 2 hitter, which means if he gets on, you've got some thunder coming up behind him.
Next offering is in for a strike. The wind of the pitch. Base knock right field. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And the pitch is in for a strike. 0-2. And a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Rob Refsnyder up next for the Red Sox. Flied out his first time. In there for strike 1. First and second, 2 down. Strike 2. On the ground to the left. What a stop. Throw to second. They get the out. And that'll do it. As we go to the top of the 4th. Now it's Randy Arozarena. And the right-hander back to work. And a foul ball.
Well, these Rays, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
And a swing and a miss. And now 1 away.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Here's Manuel Margot. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. The Rays hitless so far in the game. Swings through that one. He goes down looking.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the 3rd one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Popped in the air, left field. And that'll do it. Down in order go the Rays. And it remains 1-0. And welcome back. And now the DH, number 83. Eflin back to work. And there's the strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
In there at the knees. And it's 0-2.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
And it drops in. So a runner aboard to start the inning. That ups his hitting streak to lucky number 13.
The Baker's dozen, Boog, and it doesn't seem like a huge number, but anytime you get to the point where you've hit in every game for almost 2 weeks straight, that's a sign of what kind of rhythm you're in.
And he deals.
You know, these Red Sox showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there. Yeah, for this offense.
It falls in, and that's a hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. Here's Reese McGuire. 0 for 1 so far. That's in for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. First and second here, no outs. Now that's smacked to right center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 down. And now the first baseman, Tristan Casas. He's 0 for 1. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
That pitch in for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That's ripped. Base hit. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with 1 out.
All over that one right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Turner in the box now. Takes strike 1. Strike 2.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Bullpen movement for the Rays. Shane Baz getting out to short. And it gets by him. And now the runner will score from third on a wild throw.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Verdugo in the box now. Takes strike 1. Next offering is in for a strike. Hernandez on third. Casas at second. Turner over at first with 1 away. Ground ball right side, could be 2. On to second, they get 1. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play. Nicely done, and that'll do it. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And it's 2-zip. Back here in Boston. Lau at the plate. And here it comes. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Rays, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point. And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Battling here as he fouls it away. 0-2 now. Swing and a ball popped up. Turner under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Harold Ramirez at the dish.
Ramirez.
Swing and a foul straight back. And now the 0-1. In the air, right field. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. And there's 2 down.
The bat, number 9, Designated hitter.
And next is the designated hitter, Ben Gamel. Struck out swinging his first time. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Up the middle. On to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for Tampa. And they're back inside Fenway Park. We head to the bottom of the fifth. So stepping in for Boston at Alberto Mondesi. There's the strike.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Berdansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memories from going to college and going to Fenway.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Devers in the box now. No balls and a strike. That's in there. That's strike two. Left-hand batter waits. And he grounds one to the right side. Gathers and throws to first. Home half of the fifth inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. So here's the cleanup hitter, Rob Refsnyder. That one's in there, 0-1. And that's in for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Slice to right. Just inside the line, and it's down for a knock. Around first and hustling for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Number 83 in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Next offering is in for a strike. In the air, right field. Margot settles under it. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. Welcome back. Start of the 6th. John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Christian Bethancourt. Kluber back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
And he grounds one back up the middle. The throw to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the center fielder, Josh.
Here's the center fielder, Josh Lowe. His first at-bat was a strikeout. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Devers hauls it in for the out. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the shortstop, Isaac.
And now, Isaac Paredes. Caught looking his first time up. That one ripped. Back there. Hauls it in on the warning track. So he's perfect through 6. 6, 7, 8, 2 in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Red Sox 2, the Rays nothing. New pitcher now, Jalen Beeks.
Well, he hasn't pitched in a while, coming on here after 5 days rest, so he should be rested, but we'll see if he has any rust to shake off.
Hernandez in the box again, takes a strike. And that's off the inside edge. And now it's even 1-1. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Ryan Thompson up and throwing. Ripped to short. Paredes fires over to first. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth. Here's the catcher, Reese McGuire. There's a strike. What about the fans at Fenway? Would they let you have it from time to time?
They're definitely intelligent baseball fans, which is awesome. They're not waiting for something to happen. They can smell a big inning or anticipate a situation setting itself up.
Out towards left center. Makes a nice running catch. And there's 2 down.
One thing I found that was very cool was making a great play to end the inning and running off the field and getting a standing ovation, even at times when you're not a player on their team. As long as you're not winning, they will celebrate and applaud a great play on the field. These fans here, they love and respect baseball.
Strike 2. And that one in the air center field. Lowe makes the play, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for Boston, but they hold the 2. Top of inning number 7. Now here is Randy Arozarena. New pitcher for the Red Sox, Josh Winkowski.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. McGuire hauls it in, and there's one away.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Little dribbler up along third, and he picks it up in foul territory. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Swing and a bouncer. Sends it to first, and that quickly 2 away.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and deals. Check swing, went around, and the count is 0-2. Chopped out in front of the plate. Whips it to Casas. Rays retired in order. No runs, no hits, no errors. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Red Sox. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Ryan Thompson.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
The pitch. Turner stands in now and watches strike 1.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
And the 0-2. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Paredes fires over to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Stepping in, Alex Verdugo. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Left-hand hitter waits. And there's a strike. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Margot hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting.
So up next, Adalberto Mondesi. In there, and it's 0-1. Two down, nobody on. That's a strike, and it's 0-2. And a pitch. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Bunting, but that's a foul ball. Mondesi leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Gets the bunt down the right side. Ramirez tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And Devers is set down. Out number 3. One left for the Red Sox. They're up 2-0. Back here in Boston, and now it's Brandon Lau. And this lineup is still hitless as we begin the 8th. So the Red Sox bring on a new pitcher, Joely Rodriguez.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
There's a strike.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And a pitch. Stays alive. Kicks and fires. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Now, this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
Ramirez in the box now. No balls and a strike. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
On the ground to third. Devers throws out to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. So just 4 more outs to get through, and the tension is building in the ballpark right now.
Yeah, and we can feel it in the booth. He's got these hitters locked up.
Gamble at the plate now. That's ball 1. Going to count 1-2.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the
swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. They're still down. Now on the mound for the Rays, Garrett Clevenger.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Ref Snyder leading things off and takes a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. The pitch. Laced to right center, base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in there safely.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And a sac bunt here. Rolls across the diamond. Just got him on that one. Now at the plate, Enrique Hernandez. And that's in there for strike 1. Bullpen activity starting up now. Colin Poche warming up for manager Kevin Cash. This one in the air center field. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
The catcher.
And next for the Red Sox, Reese McGuire. Trying to move him over here. Throws to first. That ends the inning. Leave one, but they're on top 2-0. Back here at Fenway, we go to the ninth. Leading off, Christian Bethancourt. Kenley Jansen into the game. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Everyone's attention on the no-hit bid now. 3 tough outs to get. That's in there, and that is strike 1.
I can only imagine the nerves that some of the defensive players have right now. You've got to have the mindset, I want the ball hit to me, but in front of that, you hope that he strikes the hitter out.
Got him swinging.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
The 1-0. Gets the slider in there for a strike. Kenley Jansen's been one of the best closers we've seen over the course of the past decade. Chris, he's moved into the top 10 all time in saves. One down, base is empty. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. Kenley is also the Dodgers' all-time saves leader with an even 350. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
Paredes in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. They're down to their final strike. He's 1 out away from a no-hitter. Got him looking. And that is the ball game.
Well, no-hitters are awesome, but there's something really fun and cool about a combined no-hitter. What a great day to be at the ballpark. These guys got...
like a Roots cute. I don't really do the cameras. I be low in Los Angeles. Ain't never gonna see me. I might as well be in Canada. Ain't never gonna be me. Just stay in your parameters. Yo, they gon' GOAT me. I spell it out for you like Babylon. About to go pull up on Riri. After the feature. Ben Franklin, no. You ain't gonna catch me in the type of places everybody go. I know exactly what my hands is supposed to carry a lot of dough. I had them pop the dive, the fist can't sit around and bone no more. Take a break.
Crazy, crazy music.
From beautiful Fenway Park. Ready to go? Now the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. The wide to kick the pitch. Swing and a pop-up. They get the out on Arozarena. And there's one away.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 13.
Manuel Margot up to the plate. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. And that one wrapped foul. That misses the zone. And a count even 1-1. Swings through that one out in front that time. Paxton deals. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Yandy Diaz now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
This one popped up. Racing makes the catch. And that's the inning. Oh, the Rays. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Bottom of the first. And stepping in for Boston, Alex Verdugo.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
And that's down, a base hit. Off to a good start for the leadoff nod.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Justin Turner now in for a strike. It's 0-1. McClanahan, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a slider.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
That's a base hit. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. There's a sense of anticipation in the ballpark as everyone waits to see if he can inch closer to the consecutive game hitting streak. Yeah, the lefty with the 0-1. And a strike. And Devers hits that one, and no one can get there. Verdugo on his horse and around third. And in to score the runner from second. Just the careless job of getting it in from the outfield there. And the streak lives on. He keeps getting closer and closer to the record. There isn't a pitcher in the league who can solve him right now.
It's absolutely amazing, Boog. It seems there's no end in sight, and this is transcending baseball. We're talking almost 2 straight months with a hit every game. To get this close to the record, I want to see this thing happen, and it brings the kind of excitement to the sport that very few records do.
Bounced up the middle, and that one handled. Slings to first. That's out number one, and a run comes in to score. Now batting Tristan Casas. And there's the strike.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
That one's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. And a base hit up the middle. And the runner is in to score from third. Bad mistake there.
Picks himself up at RBI. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
One down. Now batting Jarren Duran. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. And there's a strike. That's through there for a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
It's through for a hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Strike 2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
In the air, out towards left center. Pulsizer racing over to make the catch. Here's the second baseman, number 83. Called strike right there.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
That's a hit. Ball back in quickly. Runner holds at third. Base is full, 2 gone. And here's the catcher, Connor Wong. Strike 1.
Well, it stinks to be down by, these runs early in this ball game like this, but you've got 2 outs. You've got to close the door because you still have a chance with how much time is left in this one.
That one catches the zone, and that's strike 2. Bounce back to the mound. They get the force. They limit the damage here. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. Back here at the ballpark, top of the second. Now here's the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Brandon Lau. Right down to shoot. Strike 1. Swing and a miss. And now the lefty. Got it by him for the K.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Now batting Wander Franco. Pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ball popped up. Mondesi puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Next offering is in for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Mondesi grabs it on the run. Rays held in check here. They trail in this one 3-0. And we're back here at Fenway Park, bottom half of inning number 2. And now the right fielder, Alex Verdugo. That's a strike. 0-1.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Turner batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Pitch is in there, and it's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Line drive, knocks it down. To second for 1, but no throw to first as he'll hold on to it. And here is Devers, 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Turner stands at first with 1 out. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. Raimel Tapia up to hit. That one's in there, 0-1. There's the strike. Here comes the pitch. Base hit center field. And now the runner will score from third on a wild throw. Another comes in to score, and the lead is up to 5. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. And now Tristan Casas. That one's in there, and it's 0-1. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Rosarena settles under it and makes the catch. And that is that. They put 2 on the board, 3 hits. New inning getting started. Now it's going to be Nico Holsizer. Paxton back to work. And that one fouled off. Paxton measures 6 feet 4 inches. 34-year-old vet, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2010.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
The wind and the pitch. Struck him out swinging. Snuck the fastball by him.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
So digging in, Curtis Mead. Fouled off. He was late. Mead in his rookie season in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he's a native of Australia. Swing and a miss, and that is strike 2. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals.
Ball 1.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Bounce to the left side. Now the throw to first on the run. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting up, the catcher,
Francisco Mejia coming up to hit. In there, and it's 0-1. Mejia, 27 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for Tampa. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit.
And sell my CDs. This is my grind. It's what I'm committed to. If it don't sound...
And welcome back as we go to the last of the third. And here is Jarren Duran. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning, so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one. You know, these Red Sox really producing with runners on. It's been a right place, right time kind of game for them. They put a bunch of runs on the board, thanks in large part.
The throw into second. The tag, and they cut him down, going for 2. Adalberto Mondesi up to the plate. Outside corner, there's a strike. There's a strike. The pitch. Fly ball to right. Margot settles under it. And there's 2 down.
now batting, the second baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. So stepping in for Boston, number 83. In for a strike, 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
0-2.
And the pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. The wind of the pitch. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. Down in order go the Red Sox. Back in Boston, digging in, Randy Arozarena. And here it comes. That's in there. That's strike 1. Anything in particular stand out to you as far as moments at Fenway Park?
Wow, you know, it's unfortunate because I remember as an Oakland A's player, we were up in the series against the Red Sox, 2-0. All we needed to do was close out a Saturday night ball game. We went extra innings. The Red Sox won that ball game.
And it gets by him.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Next offering is in for a strike. That was 2003, and the Red Sox would eventually get their hearts broken by Aaron Boone, but end the curse a year later. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
And he deals. There's a strike. The 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Arozarena, the lead runner at second. Margot at first. 1 gone. Next pitch is downstairs. Swing and a miss, struck him out. pulled the string on the changeup.
Now, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Swing and a miss. 0-2. To the right side. Takes it himself. That's out number 3. 2 left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Red Sox 5, the Rays nothing. Back now at Fenway. Here's the speedy catcher, Connor Wong. And a pitch. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. You know, Singy, they talk about Red Sox Nation, but there is something to that because the Boston Red Sox aren't just about Boston or Massachusetts. It's that whole New England area. So you're talking about Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Northern Connecticut. There's a whole segment of the country that is locked in on the Boston Red Sox pitch to pitch throughout the summer. Drops into the glove, and there's one away.
Right fielder.
Here's Alex Verdugo. That's in there. That's strike 1. That's a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases, and that's going to roll to the wall. It's a double, 3rd hit of the night for him.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Shane Baz.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Turner in the box again, takes a strike. 1 for 2. Next offering is in for a strike.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
That one is blasted left field towards the monster. It bangs off the wall and in to score the runner from second. Just a careless job of getting it in from the outfield there. Now it's Devers at the plate. That catches the zone for a strike. 0-1. There's a strike.
0-2.
Oh, 0-2 now. Out towards right center field. Holsizer makes the play, and it's out number 3. On 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. We go to the top of the 5th, and here is Harold Ramirez.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
No, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Sit down on strikes. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. And now the center fielder, Nico Holsizer. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
0-2 as he waves at that one. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys.
Meade stands in now and watches strike one. Hit hard on the ground to short. Zips it to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. They still find themselves down 6-zip. Back here at Fenway Park, here's the left fielder, Raimel Tapia. The pitch. That one finds the corner. Strike one. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Jalen Beeks warming up for manager Kevin Cash. And he pumps it a strike.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Around second now. Going for 3. Not in time. He's safe.
Everything came together for him. They call those the alleys for a reason, man. They're long, and if you can't cut the ball off as an outfielder before it gets by you, that hitter's going to run for a while. That right there is a beautiful swing and nice hustle for the triple.
Casas in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. At the belt and fires. This to center field. Holsizer drifts towards it, brings it in. Runner tags from third. To the plate, save! It's 7-0. And now Jarren Duran. In there for strike one.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That one's in there. That's strike two. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And next for the Red Sox, Adalberto Mondesi. And that's in there for strike one. Duran, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. That's in there. That is strike two. Right-hander kick steals. On the ground, 2-ball. To second, pulls him off the bag. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. So up next, number 83. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
That's in there, and it's 0-2.
0-2.
Out to center. Holsizer drifts towards it. And puts the squeeze on that. And there's 2 away. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Connor Wong. There's the strike. That catches the corner. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Now a high fly ball out to left center. He's got it, and that is that. 2 men left stranded, but they do. Back here in Boston. And now the switch hitting catcher, Francisco Mejia. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And it's caught for the out.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the left fielder.
Back to the top of the lineup. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Randy Arozarena. And first offering is fouled off.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Here's the 0-2. Popped up. Casas makes the grab. 2 down.
Ball's just not carrying the first tonight.
Now, you would actually say that to your teammate in the dugout?
No, I'm not that cruel. But someone would say it to me, and I'm sure it's probably been said before.
2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in for the Rays, Manuel Margot. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Margot in his 7th season, 28 years old. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Where do you even begin with the talent we've seen from the Dominican Republic? Vladdy, Big Papi, Pedro, the list goes on and on.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Well, we go bottom 6. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Alex Verdugo. Baz back to work. There's a strike. That's a slider for a strike. Oh, 0-2 now. In the air out towards right center. Margot makes the grab, 1 away.
The batter.
Here's Turner now. In there, and it's 0-1. Turner goes 5 feet 11 inches, 200 pounds, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2006. And that is in for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Devers, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
They'll rope into right, and that should be extra bases. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Boog, I know you love the slug. Well, the slugging percentage is on the rise in this one. That's his 3rd extra base hit of the game. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
0-1 now. And he takes a strike. Second and third here, 1 away. Base hit and a run in to score.
Well done, drives in the run. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
batter now, Tristan Casas. That's in there, and that's strike one. And a strike in there.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout.
Ripped on a line. He's there. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. And now the runner will score from third on the wild throw. Tapia trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. Applies the tag, and they get 2. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the DH, Yandy Diaz. The wind of the pitch. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
Whips it to Casas, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Lau at the plate. And a foul ball.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Whips it to Casas. Lau out on the play.
Now batting, shortstop, Wander Franco.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. That clips the zone, and it's 1-2.
Well, this guy on the mound's done a lot better than we would have expected, and the hitters just don't seem to have the...
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. Down in order go the Rays. Steep hill to climb. It's a 9-0 deficit. Jalen Beeks will take over here. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. The wind to kick the pitch. Durant leading things off and takes a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Garrett Clevenger up and loosening in the pen. Strike 2. Back up the middle and a base hit. Next to hit at Alberto.
Give me 1 second.
Mondesi. In there for strike 1. That's through there for a strike. The 0-2. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. And there's one down. Man at first, number 83 digs in now. 1 for 3. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Nice grab on the run. And there are 2 down. And stepping in for Boston, Connor Wong. Right side, Lau. Gets it to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. We go to the eighth. Now up for Tampa Bay, Harold Ramirez. And so the Red Sox go to the bullpen. Chris Martin.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
There's a strike. On the ground right side. Casas takes it to the bag. Leadoff man is out here in the eighth.
Now that is the center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Nico Holsizer. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. That's in there. The punch out there, 2 down.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
In the air, right side of the infield. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that will end the inning. Rays held in check here, and they're down 9-0. Back here at Fenway, now it's the right fielder, Alex Verdugo. And there's the strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take, gets ahead in the count.
There's the strike. Left-hand hitter waits. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Turner stands in now and watches strike one. That's a strike. 0-2 now. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Man aboard, and here is Devers. That one's in there, 0-1. There's a strike.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Line drive. And that should be extra bases. Turner around second, headed for third. And he's got a double, his 4th hit. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Raimel Tapia. And that's in there for strike one. 1 down, runners at second and third. Clips the corner, and it's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That's hard hit on the line. And puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2. So 2 down now, and here is Tristan Casas. Comebacker to the mound. Loud. Jump throw. Inning over. Boston Strand. Back here at Fenway. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now the catcher for the Rays, Francisco Mejia. Ryan Brazier takes over on the mound. He's pitching on 2 days rest. The pitch. 0-1. Brazier, in his 7th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. Back up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Hit softly on the ground to third. They get the out on the Rosarena.
Oh, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Margot in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a miss. 0-2 is just 1 strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Another day, another win. I really think these guys have forgotten how to lose a ball game. It's been so long since they've lost. I really don't know what else to say. They're just a can't-miss ball club right now.
9-0 your final in this one. To the show. Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with me. All right, ready to get underway. And stepping in for the Rays, Randy Arozarena. And first offering is fouled off. And a big swing and a miss. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Casas makes the grab, 1 down. Here's Manuel Margot with just 1 hit in 11 at-bats in the series so far. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1. Swing and a miss. That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Yandy Diaz stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. No hits in the shutout yesterday. Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance, and that one is off the wall. Diaz into second, and he's got a double.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch to the plate lately. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
And the 0-1. That to right. Durant has this one sized up. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. The Rays strand just the one, and now the Red Sox get there. So stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. The pitch. That one's in there. That's strike one. In there at the knees.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Lifted in the air, right field. Margot in pursuit. Makes the grab on the run. And a quick out, number 1. Number 83 up next for the Red Sox. Pitch is in there. Strike one.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Gets a piece and stays alive. The 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Out there to center. Lowe has it sized up and makes the grab. 2 away now. Devers now. There's a sense of anticipation in the ballpark as everyone waits to see if he can inch closer to the consecutive game hitting streak. That one's in there. Strike one. And that's in there at the knees.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Base hit, and that keeps the inning alive. And the streak lives on. He keeps getting closer and closer to the record. There isn't a pitcher in the league who can solve him right now.
It's absolutely amazing, Boog. It seems there's no end in sight, and this is transcending baseball. We're talking almost 2 straight months with a hit every game. To get this close to the record, I want to see this thing happen, and it brings the kind of excitement to the sport that very few records do.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
And the righty deals. Swings and sends a rocket to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Welcome back. Top of the second. Now batting Wander Franco. Pivetta back to work. Popped up. And out number 1 on the grab.
The first baseman.
Harold Ramirez at the dish. Just 1 hit and 10 at bats so far in this series. That one hit to right. Durant under it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Up the middle. Fires to first on the run. That's the third out. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in Boston. So now Turner in on that right side. Here comes a pitch. There's a strike. That's a strike, and it's 0-2.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Diaz tosses across to first. That's one out in the bottom of the second. Here's Kike Hernandez. Fourth right now on the American League home run leaderboard. In there, and it's 0-1. No score here in the second. That's in there, and that is strike 2. Hit in the air, right field. Margot settles under it, pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. Put that 600 slugging into context. The league average usually in the low 400s. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
And that's a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Next pitch is popped up. Ramirez on the move. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Red Sox. And we're back here at Fenway Park. And here's the catcher, Christian Bethancourt. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Pivetta goes 6 feet 5 inches, 215 pounds, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2013. Kicks and deals. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
On the run, throw to first. Awesome play there.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the left fielder.
So the batting order turns over. Randy Arozarena next to hit for the Rays. That's in for a strike. Arozarena getting the start in left. 28 years old. And he's a former Rookie of the Year. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Down in order go the Rays. Still no score. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the inning, and stepping in for Boston, Tristan Casas. And a pitch. That one in there across the letters. Casas in the 8th spot in today's lineup. A former first-round pick back in 2018. Inside corner for a strike, and the count is 0-2. And a pitch. Now a screamer into the outfield. And a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And next for the Red Sox, Rob Refsnyder. 4th in the American League in batting average this year. In there for strike 1. Casas gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
The 0-2. Lifted in the air, right center field. Margot settles under it. Puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. Now batting Jarren Duran. 0 for 1 with a fly out. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Duran measures 6 feet 2 inches, 210 pounds, and he's been wearing out home plate lately. He scored 10 times in the last 10 games.
Absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot, especially after falling behind on a good first pitch.
Swing, and that ball smashed down the line. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Next to hit, number 83. Flied out to center in his first at bat. In there at the knees. That's strike one.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Next offering is in for a strike. Runners at first and second with one gone. And the 0-2. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Margot going back on this one. Still going back. And gone. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they take the lead. It's 3-0. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
One down. Rafael Devers up to hit. And the pitch is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Devers, multi-time All-Star, a career batting average over 300, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Righty delivers. That one's on its way. No question about it, and that one will go.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Verdugo batting for the second time, and that's strike one. He's 0 for 1. And that one is in for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The pitch. Struck him out looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Turner stands in now and watches strike one.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue, and you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
Hard hit, left field, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Hernandez in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Strike 2.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. And stepping in is the speedy Connor Wong. He popped out his first time. And that's in there for strike one.
0-1's the count.
Turner, the lead runner, out at second. Hernandez at first, 2 out of the inning. And that's in for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Shane Baz appears to be getting loose. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And out of here, he deposits that one into the monster seats. That fires up the home crowd, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 7-0.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to...
So they turn things over to one of their young arms, Shane Baz. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. Now batting Tristan Casas. In there, and it's 0-1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. That one is absolutely belted. And it is gone. A solo shot. His 12th of the season, and they add to their lead. It's 8-0.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So 2 away with nobody on. So stepping in for Boston, Rob Refsnyder.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
And now here is Jarren Duran. Now the 0-1. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Left-hand batter waits. Smoked on the ground to second. Whips it to first. That one ends the onslaught and the inning. So that on to the 4th. Manuel Margot up to the plate. The wind of the pitch. Sneaks through, base hit, and the leadoff man aboard. Yandy Diaz now doubled his first time up. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
And here it comes. Goes down looking. And now it's Brandon Lowe. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Foul ball there.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Margot, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Harold Ramirez next to hit for the Rays. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Swings through that.
0-2 is the count.
First and second, 2 down. He goes down looking. So the Rays strand a pair. Still 8-0. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now the shortstop, number 83. And the pitch. Slider clips the zone.
You know, these Red Sox really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the third, so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast.
High in the air, out to right. Margot settles under it. Puts it away for the out. So if they're looking to feast, are you saying they've already got a plate but are looking to go back for seconds?
Yeah, I'd say something like that.
Here's Rafael Devers. He's already homered in this game. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And Devers hits that one. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. So man aboard. Here's Alex Verdugo.
That was loud contact and a no-doubt double off the bat. I didn't know it was going to land in the bullpen, though, and he's really improving his accuracy out there. It's almost like he tried to do it.
That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. Runner at second here, 1 gone. And a swing and a line drive into right field. Margot makes the grab, and there's 2 away. Here's Justin Turner. That one's in there, 0-1.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
In for a strike, and it's 0-2.
No ball.
Devers at second with 2 down. That one is blasted left field towards the monster. Up against the wall. Back here at Fenway Park, ready now for the 5th inning. Now up for Tampa Bay, Josh Lowe. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Well, these Rays, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else, and you can't pull the trigger.
Bethancourt in the box now. No balls and a strike.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
Hernandez snags it for the 2nd out. And now it's Jose Siri. Grounded out his first time. There's the strike. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Hernandez has it sized up. He makes the grab, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for Tampa, and they're on the short end of an 8-0 score. ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for Boston, Enrique Hernandez. Baz back to work. And that's through there for a strike.
You know, these Red Sox, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
0-2 now. To third. Oh, he gloves it. The throw. On the money. Nice play.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
On the ground to third. Tosses to first. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Tristan Casas. Right side, hard hit. Fires over to first. Red Sox go 1-2-3. Nothing. And welcome back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now it's Randy Arozarena. The right-hander back to work. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Racing, makes the catch. And there's one down.
The right fielder for 13,
Manuel Margot, the next to hit. That one to first, and it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Into the outfield, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
To second, there's one, and it's a double play to end the inning. Nothing across, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. Red Sox 8, the Rays nothing. Bottom of the 6th inning, and the batter now, Rob Refsnyder.
the second baseman, Rob Refsnyder.
The pitch. Breaking ball through there for a strike. That's in there. That's strike 2. And that one is lifted in the air. Low. Makes the grab on the run. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jarren Duran. In the air, right field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Waste no time there. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with it.
Shoots a line drive single into right center. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double. A run comes in the play. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. He's already homered here in this one.
He puts a great swing on that pitch and drives home the run, and that was always going to be a double, but the bounce over the wall just took the guesswork out of it right away. It was a nice swing.
Alex Verdugo up next for the Red Sox. In for a strike, 1-1. Runners are at the corners, 1 away. Strike 2.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. He can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
Line drive. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2.
Number 2.
Turner climbs in on that right side.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Wide out to the warning track.
Ripped on a line. Base hit and a run in to score. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third.
Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Garrett Clevenger gets the ball now.
And this is a really tough spot.
The throw in time to get him, and that does it for the inning. So it's 2. Here's Wander Franco. New pitcher for the Red Sox, John Schreiber.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Here comes the 0-1. And fires in a fastball at 95. Right through there, got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
And fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. There's the strike. Goes down looking. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Josh Lowe. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Righty to the plate. Fights it off. He'll see another. Next offering is fouled back.
Man, so close to the immaculate inning as that foul ball spoils it. He's pounding the zone right now, though.
Here's the 0-2. Gets under and pops it up. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. That is the inning. Bottom of the 7th, and now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Connor Wong. The pitch. There's a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Ryan Thompson, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Beeks getting cranked up as well. Next offering is in for a strike. On the ground to short. To first. And 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. And now the first baseman, Tristan Casas. There's a strike. 95 of that one. That catches the outside corner. And it's 0-2. Kicks and fires. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Now here is Rob Refsnyder. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. And a strike. Casas over at first with 1 away. Line drive, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
A couple of singles back to back. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Durant, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And now the lefty hit on the ground, might be 2. Lau sends it to first. Play is made, 2 out. And next for the Red Sox, number 83. In there for strike 1. Second and third, 2 down. That's in there. That is strike 2.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
High fly ball, right field. Margot settles under it. Makes the grab. And that'll do it. Yeah, the Red Sox back now at Fenway, ready to begin the 8th. And now the catcher for the Rays, Christian Bethancourt. Joely Rodriguez into the game. He last pitched 2 days ago. And he deals. Little chopper rolls foul. The 0-1 comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
And now 2-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Caught him looking for the K.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Siri at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Oh, 0-2 now. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 0-2 now. Got it by him for the K.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Here's the 0-1. This to third. Devers throws out to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. This one pretty well decided at this point. Home half of. On to the bottom of the 8th, and here is Devers.
The third baseman.
The wind and the pitch. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double. So man aboard. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Alex Verdugo. Hit on the ground to the right side. Over to first, and Verdugo is set down.
Now back.
Justin Turner now.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And a base hit knocks in a run.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Now, Enrique Hernandez. And the slider catches the zone. Turner, the base runner at first with 1 out. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2.
The pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Nice stop. Flips it from the ground. That's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. On to first, save. So they get one, but a really nice try there. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one opts against the fence. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a two-out double, second and third now. So stepping in for Boston, Tristan Casas. Line drive, that's a base hit out of the left center field. And now the runner will score from third in a wild throw. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play. We go to the ninth. Now the number 2 hitter, Manuel Margot. Ryan Brazier taking over on the mound.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
And the 0-2. That's to third. Devers fires across the diamond, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
The third baseman,
Yandy Diaz next to hit for the Rays. On the ground to third. And they're down to their last out.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Lau at the plate. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. Final score in this one, 13-0 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
I thought that would never end. Alright guys, that's going to do it for me. If you actually enjoyed the stream, be sure to hit that thumbs up button on the video. If you enjoyed yourself, if you want more content, be sure to hit that sub button with the bell notifications turned on so you never miss out when I go live. And on the flip side, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.